do we feel like it's fair for a child to be, you know, the star of the content and not getting paid? Or do we feel it's something that maybe the other 50 states should implement?
No, I for sure think all the 50 states should implement it. But as far as to give the child the same tax requirement as an adult, I don't think that's fair. And in that aspect, I'd be like, that's the state really just trying to double dip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is probably what Illinois is doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I honestly think all states should implement it. But I think at the end of the day, I think majority of parents are already taking care of their kids, and they're gonna have their kids back at the end of the day.
They're a kid. Like,
Yeah.
you have to feed and you still have to clothe them. Like, they're seeing the money some way. But I do agree with actually paying the kids, too.
Yeah. And especially for those families that have poor financial literacy, you know, like, I mean, I'm gonna be real. In the beginning of my social media, you know, journey, I had poor financial literacy as well. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, now that I do have financial literacy and I do have somebody like overseeing my finances and how they're handling it, I'm like, ooh, I was blowing a lot of money in the beginning. Like, I really was, but I also never saw that much money in my life.
But so imagine that with a 16-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. In that aspect, I guess that's when you can put it into a trust. But you know, yeah.
I think maybe if we're gonna give a requirement, I think if they're going to get 15%, it needs to be in a secured account.